Hey, good day, folks, and welcome back to my solar panel video series. This is solar panel episode 2.1. It's too early to do a whole number. For this video, we're going to talk about how solar credits work where I live and why I don't have a 4,000 watt solar panel system, which would have cost me about $16,000 based on the quote that I got a few years back. So we're not looking at solar panels. We're just going to do a little bit of math. First, I have a calculator set up, and I'm going to use the average amount of power that I get from the grid when my solar panels are producing 5,000 watts, and we're going to say that 5,000 watts is produced every day for 30 days. And we came up with 10 kilowatt hours a day times 30 gives us 300 kilowatt hours from my current system. Based on the current cost, kilowatt hour costs, that comes in at around $25 a month for kilowatt hours. And then once I add in the base fee to be connected to the grid is about $52 a month. Again, this is just an average based on no AC. And $52, if you watch my previous videos, you will see that $52 is about close to my bill, which was, what was it? $57.98, something like that there. So the math is pretty good. Now the next calculator we're going to look at is for a $16,000 4,000 watt grid tied solar panel system. For here we've calculated out that the 4,000 watt solar panel system will produce 20 kilowatt hours a day on minimum or maximum, somewhere in there. I've removed the first 5,000 watts that my current solar panel system produces, which leaves us with 15 kilowatt hours of excess power. So that's 450 kilowatt hours for the month if it was a perfect day. Now remember, this is just an illustration. It's not based on real world scenarios or anything like that there. We're just trying to illustrate what these different systems would do for me. Not for you, but for me. Now before we go any further, I need a third calculator. So for that 450 kilowatt hours, times that by 0.035 cents, or $0.035, which is the solar credit that I get, I will come in at $15.75. Keep that in mind, and I'm going to leave it up on the screen. Back to the calculator. My $16,000 calculator, which I'm going to call it from now on. Now, before I can get that $450 as credit, I have to pay for it first. Therefore, 450 kilowatt hours plus the 300 kilowatt hours I get from the grid comes in at 750 kilowatt hours. That will be on the first line item of my bill, 750 kilowatt hours. Cost me $16,000. Times that by the current kilowatt hour rate that I'm paying of 0.082 comes in at $61.50. $16,000 for 4,000 watt solar panel system. It's going to cost me $61 a month in electricity cost versus the $52.60 that my current 7,500 watt $500 system cost me. That math don't sound right. But anyway, now what about the $15 credit that I'm going to get? Well, let's jump back over to the third calculator. That $15.75 in credit is reduced to $10.75 because I have to pay the utility company, or I would have to pay the utility company $5 a month for the privilege of sending them power. Now, back over to the $16,000 calculator. That brings us down to $50.75, which is less than the $52.60 that my $7,000 system got me. Okay, $50.75. Add in the $28 fee that we have to pay each month just to get electricity from the grid, and I'm back up to $78.75. $16,000 worth of solar panels, and I'm still paying $78. That's not including any discounts I might get or the taxes that we have to pay each month. Compare that to my $7,500 system, and well, there's no match. $52 is, I'll prefer to pay $52 than $78 any day of the week, any day of the month, whatever you want to call it. Now, for the people that say my math is wrong or that's not the way solar credits work, that might be true where you live, but it is true where I live. And to give you a due, the utility companies said the exact same thing. I was wrong. And 3 weeks later, after they reviewed my data, they stopped saying I was wrong. And instead of saying I was wrong, they was telling me how to use more power. And that says it all. A $16,000 system, I will pay $80 a month, period. And that doesn't include, I'm not even including my battery system, which cost me $2,500 versus my $7,500 system, where my bill is $52 or thereabouts. Because you've seen my last bill. My first bill of the month or the year was $57.98. So my math is pretty straight on, and I'm just using averages based on if the solar panel system produced 5,000 watts per day, which it doesn't.